Yo, this is your boy Chez.
And this is your boy Grits, and welcome back to the Chez&Gritz Podcast.
We got a special guest for you. You know, you could say a little bit of a midweek sweet treat for you out there. Mr. Logan Wilson, aka my brother-in-law.
Yo, what's up, guys?
There it is.
Glad to be here, glad to talk.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
There
and
it is.
Today podcast, we're gonna do some sports talk. NFL looking real crazy, man. Some great teams, some great sorry teams. And we're gonna cover it for y'all today. So all right, we're gonna break it down in, I guess, AFC and NFC, and we're gonna start with the conferences. So off the bat, AFC. In the East Coast, we have Buffalo. You got the New York Jets. You got Miami and New England. All right, well, we all know the powerhouse, Buffalo, you know. But they did have a very disappointing loss against the Jets, and the Jets are looking real good this year. My boy Chez, what you think?
Yeah, I'm more shocked that the Dolphins. Well, never mind, I take that back. The Dolphins did go without their quarterback, but Bills gave it up, in my opinion. Kind of choked it.
Yeah. For this conference, taking it, I will have to go with, I'm going to go with the Jets. I think when it comes down to it, their defense is just stellar. Buffalo, your boy Allen, he threw 2 or 3 picks?
3, I believe.
In that game against Jets.
Can't quote me, but I almost am positive 3.
Veteran quarterback. Yes,
Horrible
he's still young,
picks.
but he's a veteran, man. Bad mistakes. 3 picks, 1 led to a score.
The one, it was like a out button, but like
A flare pass. Threw it right to him. He threw it right
not
to
under
him.
pressure. I don't think he was even. I think it was just a squared off. Here you go. Take this back the other way.
Yeah.
Catch us up in. Catch us in the division here. Let's make it interesting.
And that's crazy. But like I said,
But the Jets defense is
it's
the one boy, Sauce.
Mm-hmm. Big Sauce.
Yeah, he didn't. They didn't have nothing for him.
No. Yeah, beast. All right, we're going to keep it going. In the North, we got Baltimore, Cincinnati, Cleveland, and Logan's favorite.
Speak of the Devil Steelers. 2-6.
2-6.
It's unfortunate.
Fortunate QB problem down in Pittsburgh, man. I really feel like if they just had a better quarterback, they can win 4 more games. You know?
They can't. And then they come out with I believe 8 injuries on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Key players. And smoke the Bucs. I mean, they are having a little bit of a rough season too. But
we'll get to the Bucs later.
Still smoked them.
Yes, sir. Anything to add on to Pittsburgh, Logan? Anything? What's up?
It's embarrassing to say I don't follow football that hard. I mean, I do enjoy watching it, and growing up, my dad's a diehard Steeler fan, and typically watching the Steelers, they come up to those teams that aren't that high ranking and they lose to them, but then they face those teams that are high ranking, and they pull off the win somehow.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to adjust because they got used to Ben Roethlisberger's style of quarterbacking, and now they're trying to adjust to a newer quarterback, someone they're not used to calling the plays and calling the shots. It is I will say it is a sad season this year. They've lost some games they should have had in the bag.
Definitely a rebuilding year.
It is. It's a learning experience. The coach, I have all respect for him. He's a great dude. He's gonna get the team in the.
Tom is a good coach.
Yeah, he's gonna get the team where they need to be. Mm-hmm. And this is like my boy Chez said. It's a learning season. Mm-hmm. It's a reshaping season, and
they can't all be great.
Yep. So
Gotcha.
We're here for next season. To say the least.
Hey, let's be honest. All right, moving on. Baltimore, Lamar Jackson. He having a good season, 1,700 yards. Got 16 touchdowns, passing touchdowns, and he got 16 interceptions. Been sacked 20 times though. That's a lot.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, he is a scrambling quarterback, so I'm sure.
No. I'm
gonna say he runs into.
No, don't be the typical sports guy. Lamar know how to throw. He got 1,700 yards.
Oh, he can throw, but I'm just saying, like, you got Tom Brady,
Big Tom,
and you got Lamar. Tom Brady, if he had 20 sacks against him, which he may. That is actual. My offensive line is sucking. Lamar Jackson, 20 sacks could be, damn, I blocked you right and you ran left, right into him.
Very true. Then we go down to Cincinnati. Up and down season for them.
I think they're just slow. I think they're slow. They're slow burning right now.
Got to. Their running game pretty decent.
Mixon 51 points on fantasy. Let's just thank you, Mixon, for making me lose my fantasy this year. This last game, I really appreciate that one. 51 points on fantasy.
I mean, Burrows, man, he got 2,500 yards. He got
Burrows lit it up. The throws he made were pinpoint.
Excellent. He got 18 touchdowns this season. He got 6 interceptions. Sacked 30 times. That can't be no sack. It is sacked 30 times already. That's crazy.
He's gonna be the next in the mental hospital, checking himself out.
Oh my God, 30 times.
Call Andrew Luck. He'll get you to the best agent to get you out of the league for getting beat up.
30 times, halfway through the season. I feel bad for him. That might be a record-breaking sack season. Then you got Cleveland. Cleveland, man, I feel bad because they do got a good squad, man. The defense is very stellar.
Brissett.
Big Chubb, I think he's second in the league in rushing. Well, he got 841 yards. He has 10 touchdowns. He averaged 10 yards a carry. I mean, the man's a workhorse. Like I said, I'm pretty sure he's like top 5 rushing right now.
I would hope
in the league. Let's move it on. A lot of teams to cover.
There is. All right, okay. So who you got winning this division?
I mean, I'm gonna have to go with Baltimore. They're just too explosive, defense too good, Lamar too the stellar. So
I'm gonna have to say Bengals. Ravens. Ready? Bengals. Ravens. Steelers. Browns.
How you feel?
I'm honestly gonna have to agree
I don't
with my boy
see the
Jess.
Steelers staying there. I don't see the Steelers staying in a last. I don't see them. I don't think they're not coming up higher than third, but they're not going to be last.
Correct. And I have to agree with him. I honestly think it's the two Ohio teams, man, Cincinnati or Cleveland. They're both putting on a pretty good show this season, I feel.
If the Browns get a quarterback, that's a team right there.
It is. All right, moving on to the South, we got Tennessee. Good old Indy.
Clap it up. Strong Indianapolis Colts right there, he meant to say. Strong.
We got Jacksonville, then we got Houston. We're going to bring it right to attention, man. Chess, what's up with Indy? 3-5?
Fired. That's what. Fired.
3-5, just fired the head coach after the last game.
Fired. See you later. Go back to the Eagles. They need you right now. No, we have to spend money on a quarterback. You're not going to be anything in this league without a quarterback nowadays. You have to have a quarterback.
I feel like Big Matt was the guy, man. I felt bad
over JT.
I'm gonna choose freaking experience over.
JT's like a bulldozer with 14 drag motors on him.
Hey man, my boy Matt Ryan.
But Mac was good. I can't say Mac wasn't good, but what we seen last year from JT shows what he can do, and that right there is Henry numbers.
It is. All right, we're gonna go to Tennessee. Tennessee 5-3. Let's see what they got going on. Tannehill.
Henry.
Tannehill, freaking.
I don't know if Tannehill's back yet.
Is he not?
I don't know.
Oh, it's Willis. Is Willis in?
I don't know. He came in last week and he was not bad. Honestly, if you look at his stats, he was horrible. But just like running the ball and stuff like that, fantastic.
Gotcha.
But yeah, stat wise, I looked at it earlier and I think he was like 4 for 16, I think, or something in throwing. I can look. 5 of 16 pass attempts for 80 yards, rushed 8 times, 40 yards. But I mean, 20-17 loss to the Chiefs. That's something. But then again, you got Henry.
You got big Henry. Henry got 870 yards. He got 9 touchdowns. He averaged about 108 yards a game. Big Henry, man. Keep doing your thing, brother. All right, next up in the Jacksonville Jaguars. First of all, I have mixed feelings because I feel like they are the best. What their record is? They are the best 3-6 team, or the best team with 3 wins in the league. And I don't care what anybody say. They're very explosive. They're fast. Lawrence is doing his damn thing, man. Throwing the ball.
That running back.
Lawrence got 2,075 yards, 11 touchdowns. He got 6 interceptions, and shoot, he only been sacked 12 times. All right, come on.
Give it up for the O-line.
Give it up for the O-line. The running back, Etienne.
I can't say his name, but
680
he looks good.
Yards.
He looks real good.
4 touchdowns. He looked real good the last game. He got over 100 yards the last game. It looked real good. The defense very strong. I mean, if you go and look at their plays, and they're about 3 steps away of being 6-3. It's.
I can see that.
I mean, a couple games that they get blown out, but the close games, mental breakdown. They shot themselves in the foot. And they're being young at quarterback, big Lawrence, but it's all right. They gonna get there. Houston, very bad season, man. Houston, I don't know what's going on, Houston, but something got to change, man.
Someone's in their kitchen listening to this podcast. Just look at your trash can, and that pretty much describes Houston right now.
It's I don't know. They got rid of their heavy playmaker 2 years ago, and they're just not doing it. And they're just bad, man. It's bad. I don't want to talk about them. We don't keep it moving.
Honestly, is there anything to talk about Houston?
I know some Houston fans out there, probably cussing up a storm right now, but get on your team. Mm-hmm. Get on your team. All right, the West. Big KC. Corey, where you at, man?
Hey, Corey, where you at, man?
We got LA Chargers, we got Denver, and we got the good old Raiders. Up front, KC. Mm-hmm. It's KC. The last game, boy, Patty Holmes put on the show. Mm-hmm. Did a highlight reel to make that last touchdown. Is he going to be MVP of the league? I don't know. I don't think so. Not this year.
You don't think Mahomes got MVP?
No, I don't think so. It'll probably be freaking Hurts, but we'll see on that one. How you feel about this, Logan?
Oof. Anything say
KC, how you feel about KC?
You see
the Chiefs.
Between them and the 49ers, to be honest, my 2 worst favorite teams.
2 worst?
2 worst favorite teams. I'm gonna catch some heat for saying that.
Corey, what you got to say about that? Let us hear in the comments, please.
But they bring too much politics to the field, man. Both teams bring too much politics to the field.
I feel like I'm in a Sunday sermon right now.
It is, man. Because when I know, again, as I said earlier in this podcast, I'm not that avid of I don't follow sports that much, right?
But he said he's avid enough.
Yes, but when I do, I like to sit back and watch the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Kneeling for the national anthem.
Ooh.
Tell him, bro.
That's a
big topic.
That's a topic.
Come on, bro. This is an American sport.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Mm-hmm. I feel you, brother.
It's just one of those things, and I personally, like I said, I might catch some heat, but I feel Patrick, he was a big play in that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they're my two least favorite teams. I'll end it on that.
Gotcha. All right, L.A. Charger, Big Herbert, man, he's doing the damn thing. He got 2,200 yards. He got 13 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Young man can play. You give it about another 3 more years, he's going to be one of the top quarterbacks in the league.
He is not having as many 300 yards total games. I did see Sunday.
And that's it. Give him 3 more years, man. He's
very good.
Good
There's
runner.
hands down, you can't say he's not.
His IQ is up there. Accurate with the ball. He knows how to get down and dirty as a young quarterback, and that's an A+ for me. These days, young quarterbacks are just kind of pampered and just not good. All right, moving on. My boy TJ, where you at, man? Denver.
The primetime team. Dude's been on Monday Night Football 3 out of 5. It was 3 out of the first 5 weeks they were in some type of primetime position.
Shit in bed.
I think one game the kicker was the only person that probably did anything.
Big Wilson, man. I don't know what's going on with him.
Was it $240+ million you paid this man?
He only got 16. Well, I give him 1,700 yards. He only has 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. This is a veteran quarterback, man.
This is a $240+ million quarterback.
How you feel about that, Logan? If I pay you that much money, and you only come out here and win me, how many? 3 games?
6 touchdowns.
Yeah.
6 touchdowns.
See, I mean,
4 interceptions.
I've never played a sport of football. I was a baseball guy.
Gotcha.
Growing up,
You
right?
could probably throw more than 6 touchdowns.
Well, anybody could sit here and Monday night quarterback it, right?
Gotcha.
But when you throw that number out there, I would hope you're doing more than 6 touchdowns
I bet
for
they
the
do.
season.
I bet they're hoping.
I'm pretty sure his staff, his team, his management isn't too happy with him right now.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. And
then again, in that same aspect, there's got to be other problems.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
the
not
wide
that.
receivers doing.
Yeah, no, I mean that too. And then you got to also think about his personal life. What's going on there? Is it affecting his in-game mode or what's going on?
Tom got some personal problems, but Tom can go out there.
2 minute.
Tom's a goat.
We'll just watch.
We're
last
talking 2
Sunday,
different
2
level
minutes.
quarterbacks here.
Very true. Very true. All right, man. Moving on to
Raiders.
the NFC.
Oh, Raiders.
Nah, Don't Raiders.
Raiders. Guess what? 2-6. Don't want to talk about you. Sorry.
Don't talk about it. Man, they could have
Carr.
a good season. Carr, man, what's going on? Jacob, man, keep running the ball. Jacob is like their workhorse right now. Carr, I don't know, man. He's up there with those veteran quarterbacks this year that is like scratching your head like, what is going on?
Man, not to cut you off, not to prolong the Raiders topic, but I have not met in my 27 years of life an Oakland Raiders fan in person.
Say that again.
In the 27 years of my life,
27.
I have not met in person an Oakland Raiders fan.
Not one.
Not one. Where y'all at? All right, now moving on. NFC. Aaron Jones, where you at,
There he is.
buddy?
Aaron
Fly,
Jones.
Eagles fly.
8-0.
8-0.
8-0.
What Big Hurts looking like? What his stats is this year? Probably looking phenomenal.
Man ran a lot last game, I think.
Big Hurts, 2,000 yards. All right, 12 touchdowns, 2 NITs. That is excellent. He had a 68% pass rating. I mean, that's pretty good in my eyes. Keep going, young man. I mean, I don't know, what the Eagles did this offseason, but they're looking good. And then again, I mean, you can say if their schedule weak, are they actually playing
quality teams,
quality defensive teams? But I'll let y'all handle that. I'm gonna keep it going. Good old Dallas. Hey, I know Dallas. Y'all take that heat, but hey, y'all 6-2. 6-2. I mean, Big Ezekiel. How you doing this year? Let me see. Big Zeke. He got 109 attempts. Where he at? Where he at rushing wise?
Probably not very good.
He's at 443 yards. He got 4 touchdowns. Then you got Pollard. Pollard at 506 with 5 touchdowns. They're kind of sharing that love. Whereas Big Rush right now. He's at 156 attempts. He got 1,000 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. In that Prescott, situation. But hey, 6-2, y'all keep doing your thing. 2-1 in the conference. To be honest,
early playoff exit still happening.
Yeah,
first round.
But you know what? In that conference, man, I'm gonna have to take Dallas. I'm gonna take Dallas in that conference. I feel like Eagles gonna choke at some point, sometime. They are going to choke, and I think Dallas gonna pull away.
Oh boy,
it's gonna be a Facebook collision of Cowboy fans versus Eagles fans.
But at the same time, I did just look up the Eagles record. So, they beat the Lions, the Vikings, mediocre 7-1 team, by the way. Commanders,
which is
Jaguars, 3-win team. Cardinals, 3-win team. Cowboys suck. Steelers, don't talk about them. Houston, did they win? So, have they played?
Do y'all play anybody?
Have they played anybody?
Come on,
so,
man.
8-0 is.
I mean, are y'all really 8-0? Are y'all?
I mean, they beat eight. Basically, like if they were boxers or something, they beat eight bodies. Was the body cold? We don't know.
Now moving on to the New York Giants. Surprisingly, man, New York is 6-2. They're doing
running
the damn thing. Running game dirty. QB doing his thing, making accurate throws, making smart throws. To keep it going.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, New York is a very, they're a sleeper team in that conference. Yeah, freaking Eagles 8-0. And yeah, Dallas, they're 6-2. But, New York been having that shitty record for the past, 4 years. They're 6-2. Don't sleep on them. Do not sleep on them. Moving on, Washington.
I have nothing to say about this team.
Come on, Washington.
Carson.
Come on.
Carson.
Come on.
He didn't last long as your starter, did he?
But hey, they just beat somebody though. Wait, whoa. Before I talk my talk against them.
Oh, you can talk.
They got whooped last time, bro.
I know. I think
Who they play last?
I want to say they won.
No, they lost in Minnesota.
Oh yeah, but they gave Minnesota a run. But once again, Minnesota is the worst 7-1 team I've ever seen.
Yeah, I heard it from Chess. The worst.
The worst.
Hey, Brett,
name a worse 7-1 team. That's what I thought. Didn't hear nothing.
All right.
So who do you think's gonna take this? Dallas? You got Dallas. You think the Eagles are tripping?
I think the Eagles are tripping. I think the Eagles are tripping. I don't think the Eagles played anyone yet.
They haven't.
Aaron, if you feel different, bro, you can hop on this podcast, Aaron, and we can square up on it. Now I'm not gonna diss Hurts. He's doing his thing, young man doing his thing. But I just feel like the team that they played, the defense is just not up to par.
100%.
And I feel like, do not sleep on Giants, man. I feel like the Giants gonna take this conference. Just actually, what's the conference race right now? They're 3-2 in conference. Giants. So this, we'll just wait to the end. Wait till the end.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the north, we got Minnesota, Green Bay, Chicago, and Detroit.
Right off the bat, best team in the division, Detroit Lions. Boom. Detroit Lions is better than the Vikings. I don't care the stats. I don't care the record.
Tell them why.
Best team.
Tell them why.
Quarterback, don't really care about them. Running backs, love them. Love them. Defense, love them. O-line, love them. Head coach, best head coach in the league. Something about him.
Yes.
I don't know. He just.
And
I'm gonna guess he was in the military at some point in his life.
And there it is. We're gonna, put the trash can out, and we're gonna throw Green Bay in there. And
Aaron Rodgers, about time to retire, bud.
about time. Come on, Aaron.
Sign the paperwork.
This last game, man. This last game.
Aaron.
The paperwork.
He showed your age. He showed his age this last game.
Sign the
Showed his fucking
paperwork.
haircut too. He didn't get rid of that shit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. That offensive line is absolutely garbage.
They had a very disappointing game this last.
Only thing worse than Rodgers' receding hairline is probably the offensive line.
The defense, I don't know. They're just not there. I mean,
I think the whole team is just
y'all getting beat by teams that freaking shouldn't even be in the same field as Aaron Rodgers, man. Like Aaron Rodgers ain't talking shit this year. He's very quiet. He didn't go back and drink some of that. Drink some whatever that shit he was drinking overseas or whatever. Get that man something, because it's bad, man. He's looking real bad this year, man. You can just tell the way he plays, the way he throw the ball. It's just not good.
He doesn't even look like he wants to be there.
Chicago. What's up?
Is
3-6.
Is there anything ever in the last 3 years? Have you what is there to talk about with the Bears?
Not really, but we know what we gonna do them like that. We gonna check them out. Check them out. Go these stats right quick.
You got the ugliest uniforms.
Whoa.
Now we're busting out uniforms.
Whoa.
Name an uglier uniform right off the top of your head.
Patriots.
Then the Bears.
Oh.
Patriots.
The Patriots got at least a little shine.
No, probably because I'm just just big on. I don't care about Patriots type deal.
I respect that.
I look at that red, blue, just and white.
Anger.
First of all, I think of T, so I just like ugh.
Oh.
But hey, Jay Fields, man, he got 1,300 yards. He got 10 touchdowns, 6 NITs. Oh my God, sacked 33 times. Offensive line.
He's also a scrambling quarterback.
I mean, he got to. I mean, the offensive line can block for more than 2 seconds. You got to run somewhere, man. All right, and here it is, the South. You got Tampa Bay. You got Atlanta, New Orleans, and Carolina. Let's go ahead and say it. To me, in this conference,
This is
yes, you got Tom in that conference, but Mariota is looking real good in Atlanta. They're 4-5, but don't sleep on them in this conference. This conference is up for whoever want to come out and play. This conference is pretty sad. The Bucks 4-5, Atlanta 4-5, New Orleans 3-6, and Carolina, which I'm glad. What's the running back name?
Carolina.
What's his name? McCaffrey.
Yeah.
I'm so glad McCaffrey is out of there.
I don't want to speak on him. Every time I pick him in fantasy first round, broken. Broken. You ever see what was that movie? The comebacks when he's walking off the field?
The sunflower seed?
Spits the sunflower seed and broke.
Oh, look at the line.
McCaffrey every time. There it is.
All right, man. Tampa Bay. Big Tom. Look, man. Clutch victory for Tom.
I'm happy.
That was impressive.
He needed that because that showed that it's still there.
Yeah.
It's still there.
I'm not. He's definitely going through a lot of stress with the divorce.
Yeah. Sunday, for instance, they won the game. You know what he didn't do? go home and hug his supermodel wife. Didn't do that.
But hey, congrats, man. Look, you go be you, Tom. Mm-hmm. Personally, you know, I would have took my marriage. I am a married man, so I would took my marriage.
Kids.
I mean, you've been in the league for what, 18 years?
Give it up. Sign the paperwork.
How do you feel about this one, Logan? Should we chase for more greatness?
What's he got? 7?
6, I think. Do we chase for more greatness, or do we let it go? This is my legacy. Mm-hmm. I need to go home with. I think he got 3 kids. I need to go home with my 3 kids and my wife. I need to call it quits.
I'm a big believer on ending on a win.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, ending on a win, man.
Should have stopped 2 years ago.
Which he had it. Yep. But you know, he came out of retirement. You know, and we're getting into speculation here, man. Mm-hmm. How good was his marriage? How good was his home life?
Exactly. We don't know. We don't know all
that.
of it.
We don't know all that. But
it looked good.
It looked good, right? But a lot of people look good on social media.
She still looks. I mean, it still looked. I mean,
I'm not gonna argue with you there. But
that is true.
We can't speculate on what his home
and
life
if we
was.
just really break it down, Tom Brady's Tom Brady.
He's gonna keep being the GOAT.
He passed up a supermodel to us? To him, he passed up just another mom in Publix. You know what I mean? Just go to the produce, grab that apple, get you a new one.
But if I was in his shoes, I probably would have left 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Left on the win, kept your family.
Which we're going to come back to this also, by the way, folks, because we got Michael Lentz that's coming on the podcast hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And if you talk Tampa Bay Bucks, Lentz knows it. So I am dying to hear this because I know for a fact he's got something to say.
Gotcha. All right, New Orleans. Not much there. Very disappointing season.
Snow crab.
I mean,
that's all I know about New Orleans. Snow crab.
Dalton got 13.
The Red Rocket.
He got 1,400 yards. 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
What's Mr. Snow crab have? You got that pulled up there?
He got 858 yards.
New eyes.
4 touchdowns.
New eyes.
5 interceptions.
There it is.
Old sacked 11 times.
Hail Mary, Jesus there.
Picking Kamara. Kamara got freaking 443 yards.
If he was anywhere else.
But he has 1 touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Big T Hill. He got 343 yards. He has 5 touchdowns.
First name Tyson. Mm-hmm. I like Hill, and I like him because he's on fantasy football. Mm-hmm. You can put him in the quarterback or tight end position.
Yeah.
So I always grab him as tight end just because you never know.
You never know. Tight end in the stats, he got 101 yards with 1 touchdown. All right, moving on.
Panthers.
2-7. I don't know what's going on with Panthers. To be honest, I have yet to see a game for the Panthers.
No, they lost CMC, and I didn't. Honestly, I looked at it today. Went to look at their quarterback. Didn't even want to look anymore. I just, I didn't even want to. I didn't want to take the hour and a half to try to dig into that team because they need everything.
And there it is. All right, moving on to the West. We got Seattle.
Who's going to take it?
Who's going to take it? To be honest, I think Atlanta's going to take it. I think Mariota and that system, that run game.
They just got back Patterson.
That run game with Patterson, he's
not. I want to say he's the best running back in the league. I would say he's the most. I know I can't. Henry's got that. Jonathan Taylor sucks right now.
If you go back and you look at Atlanta games, they shot themselves in the foot. I mean, they can be really, really good, man. They just shoot themselves in the foot, pretty much. Just shoot themselves in the foot.
100%.
They can't dig out their mistakes, and they just lose.
Yep.
Like I said, moving on to the West, we got Seattle, San Fran, LA Rams, Arizona. I'm gonna come out.
Gino!
There it is.
That's what I'm saying, right there. I love it. I love everything about it.
There it is, 6-3.
And we have a guest caller also, I'm going to mention at this point, and he is 110%. Doesn't know I'm going to ask who his favorite quarterback is right now, but I guarantee you it's Gino Smith.
Actually, let's give him a call.
Give him a call? I think it's a great time. Bring Mr. Quentin.
What is his number?
Probably shouldn't say it on.
It's a weird number, though. I'm like... I feel like I just... Why is it?
Uh-huh.
I feel like I should have Q number saved. Let's see.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. First guest of the podcast, Mr. Logan.
Yo.
There he is. There he is. Mr. Q.
What up, though?
Welcome to the Chez&Gritz Podcast, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what's up. Thank you.
So we were going through the NFC West and got on a certain Seattle Seahawks, and I just yelled out Gino, and I felt like you heard it from you like I made a mating call, and you were running to the house when I said Gino.
Hey,
how you liking them?
I guess y'all didn't need Russ, huh?
No, man, I do. I like me some Gino, man. Gino is he's on his reemergence this year, so
And Q is not a Seahawk fan.
This is Gino fan?
He's just my boy has been in second string year after year. What, did he break his jaw?
Yeah, it was something that happened
he broke something, and he's just never been given the full chance of a starting position. And now look at him.
Yeah, so he trying to make that midlife, you know. So instead of midlife crisis, he's making that midlife reemergence. Cause Gino low key kind of old, bro. I want to say Gino's like 30, 33, you know, something like that. But hey, I ain't worried about it, cause
Tom is a different. He's in a different.
Well, we all see where Tom is at right now. Tom should have still been home, waiting his family, bro.
Supermodel wife.
He just chose wrong. He chose greatness. He chose greatness. That's all it was.
No, but listen, he ain't. I mean, well, I admit he did get to. So I think honestly, what it was is he was chasing that 100. What is that 100,000 yards thrown?
I read something that this week. If he does something, I forgot what the specific was, but if he do something twice or something like that, he breaks like 2 more NFL records. I gotta look it up.
Gino Smith is 32, by the way.
Yeah, so I knew Gino was up there.
Jets 2013, 2016, to the Giants in 2017, Chargers in 18, and the Seahawks from 19 to 22. I didn't know Gino Smith had been on the Seahawks.
Yeah.
I thought he was. Yeah. I thought he was done, and then this season we went to do fantasy, and he popped up. I'm like, holy hell!
Yeah, it was Russell, man. He was behind Russell. He was the backup to Russell the whole time.
Oh, you mean the $240-something million quarterback that has six touchdowns and 4 interceptions? Yep. Is that the same Russell we're talking about?
Yep, that Russell, the one that's on. Yeah. Hey, listen, they starting to put it together now, though. Or at least trying to. It's a different scheme, bro. A different scheme. I mean, it's just a totally different scheme with the Broncos going from Seahawks to the Broncos. I mean, even if they try to play the same way that the Seahawks play, you know what I'm saying, with the whole run first thing, because that's what it used to be. It was run first, and then he was accurate wherever he needed to throw, but. You know, that ain't that hasn't been what it's cracked up to be so far.
I just feel like he's just not comfortable back there.
I would say
he don't look like the same, like, you know, Russ. He's not running the same, not throwing, damn sure not throwing the ball the same. I don't know, just the mentality on the Broncos that he don't like. He don't want to perform.
I'm just gonna go with, I don't think the Broncos were ready for Russell Wilson.
Oh, it definitely wasn't.
No,
I think they should have spent money in so many different other routes than that, and then brought something like that on board.
Should have kept Tebow. Shit.
Tebow
should have kept him.
As a master. Listen, Tebow was honestly a mascot, bro. He was just a mascot that could run the ball.
Hey, look,
talk about Jesus right now. You talk about Jesus right now? You like that? Just a mascot?
Yeah, bro. Listen, that's what. Listen. Don't get me wrong. I love
my
Tebow.
boy won a playoffs. What playoffs game? Won it. Pretty sure it was like a 93-yard touchdown to Demaryius Thomas.
Exactly. And Thomas, bro. Thomas was that dude. Thomas cared. Listen, Thomas was in it basically almost pretty much like the same league of freaking Megatron, Calvin Johnson when he was playing, bro. You throw it to Thomas and, bro, 88 was coming down with that ball, bro.
I think when he did that, Vine was out. When he did the playoff throw, and it was like literally, I think, 93 yards. They did the whole little throw the ball, slowed it down. Thomas caught it. Jesus, take the wheel. And just as he's ran down.
All right, Q. Get some questions. Super Bowl pick.
Oh, there it is. Super Bowl pick this year, Q. If you, by the way, also every guest we have on the show until the Super Bowl starts, if your pick is right, you're gonna get a Chez&Gritz shirt, hat, koozie kind of combination keychain, stuff like that. Whatever merch we have, you'll get.
Okay.
Who you got?
Honestly, I gotta do it. I'm going with the Eagles, bro.
Oh, fly Eagles, fly! No Aaron Jones, boy. He's gonna jump up at this point.
Oh, my fault. Q, you here with Logan too?
Logan was our guest today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
He don't have we gotta.
He can't hear you right now, but
he can't hear
he's
you right
there.
now.
He said, "What's up?"
What's up?
But you got the Eagles, man. They haven't played no one, man. Why do you have them?
Listen, bro, I got the Eagles.
There it is.
The Eagles, man. It's so definitely the Eagles going to the Super. It's no way that they not going to the Super Bowl. So that's just one thing. No, listen. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen.
That's a strong will right there. That's a strong.
Who they got this week? Who the Eagles got this week?
I'm not sure.
Check on the schedule. We gotta pull it up. We're gonna find out right quick.
I mean, who they got is a win. That's what they got.
Jesus. Monday, November 14th, 8:15, playing. Dare I say it? Should I say it, or should
Pittsburgh?
I go against cancel culture?
Is it
the Washington Redskins?
Yeah. So that's a dub that they got.
Commanders.
Hey, first of all, let's not sleep on what name. What's the QB name from freaking the Redskins? The Washington.
Oh.
Hinkie?
Oh, Heineke. Yeah,
Heineken.
Yeah, Mr. Heineken.
All right. Since you're here right now, Q. Can I just walk you through? I'm just gonna walk you through who the Eagles have played and see if it alters your opinion. Okay. The Lions.
Come on, bro.
Vikings.
Which is a very
Commanders.
doo-doo good team. The Minnesota.
Then the Jaguars, the Cardinals, the Cowboys, the Steelers, and the Texans.
The only team that they
played
is Cowboys.
No,
Besides
listen.
the Vikings and the Cowboys, every other team has won less than 3.
That might be true, but listen, you got to look at the defenses. So the Titans have a defense. Don't sleep on the Titans defense at all.
Didn't play Titans. Texans. My bad.
Texans. That's what I mean.
But
no, not the Texans.
No,
the Texans.
1-6. One and
yeah,
7.
no, not the Texans. The Texans are they're down the drain.
Yeah,
the only person they got on the Texans is freaking Pierce.
That's it. He's a workhorse. He is literally the workhorse.
And he is listening, and he is a beast. I mean, he's like when he out there running, but it make me think of Arian Foster a little bit.
Damn, you haven't heard that name in a minute.
Yeah, you haven't. That's a Darian team right there, boy. Oh my, Madden.
I forgot about him. Well, my boy Darian, back in the day, boy, he wore some people out with the Texans.
Yeah,
he wore them out.
One of them on one night. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, Arian was a beast, man.
I mean, what do you got to say about Week 1 Eagles Lions 38-35 victory?
Well, see, when it first, so I don't know what happened to the Lions, but when the Lions came out the gate, the Lions were playing like they were going to be a contender team, like they were a scrappy team, putting up points.
I've already said on
and
this
then it fell
podcast,
off.
Lions are the best team in the NFL.
No,
Best head
have
coach, too.
one of,
I say Jaguars.
yeah, that's enough.
Bro,
Honestly,
they're the best. They're the best worst 3-16.
Oh, go Colts.
listen. Well, it's
we beat the
well,
Chiefs. Corey.
Look, man.
Right, back to you, kid.
Trevor Lawrence is doing his thing. He's very accurate. He got a high QB percentage. ETN. I mean, he just had a monster game.
I don't know how you say that. I don't know how you say his last name so fluently.
ETN. They defense.
I mean, don't
very
get me
good, man. It just
don't get me wrong. I like the Jags a lot. I think the Jags. The Jags are going to be very good next year. I think the Jets are going to be very good next year because they're putting it together. It's a lot of teams that are losing teams right now, or they're just a lot of teams that's kind of like up and down, and it's just like there's a lot of teams struggling at quarterback right now. To be honest, that's just honestly what it comes down to.
It's not a QB.
I think a lot of people are realizing that
QBs are human.
You're not winning. You're not competing in this league if you don't have a quarterback.
Well, yeah. But then you also, whatever quarterback you have to allow that quarterback to, you as a head coach or offensive coordinator, whatever, you gotta also put a scheme that plays with that quarterback.
Yeah, is Russell Wilson bad? Is he a bad quarterback?
Not at all. I think he's on the downtrend though.
Yeah, big downtrend. And
I think he's definitely on the downtrend, but they also need to start scheming up what Russell's been used to and what Russell's good at. You know what I'm saying? That's just not. I don't think that's, from what I've seen, I don't think that's what's been going on.
And that's why I say he just looks very uncomfortable out there. He drops back. He just don't look like he's third year, at the Seahawks. It's just. It don't look like freaking Russ at all.
But then again, he also don't have who he had around him at. He don't have him no Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
He has no beast mode. You know what I'm saying? So they can't use that run first scheme. Like, he don't have that many pass catchers, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
That are really like notable and kind of like stand out. So it's like, he got to kind of they got in between ones. I just don't. I think eventually, there's still a lot of teams out there that's still trying to put it together, as far as coach wise, scheme wise, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? A prime example of the coaches starting to get the stuff right, or the play callers, is freaking the Bears, Justin Fields. But they started letting Justin Fields do what he good at. This kid is just baby Lamar, freaking baby Jalen Hurts out there, just baby Michael Vick out there just running around when he scrambling, throwing on the run. That creates opportunities downfield, and he's tossing good balls downfield. So he's doing something he's a little more, like I don't think a lot of these freaking the GMs and all these the dudes and coaches and stuff that draft these mobile quarterbacks, and then don't want them to be mobile or don't have them be. Listen, the quarterback scene is evolving coming out of college. You got white boys, Spanish boys, black boys, everybody coming out. If they quarterbacks, they mobile. They coming out, they running. You know what I'm saying? So listen, allow them to run a little bit.
Yeah, kind of open it up.
Yeah, being protected of the quarterback is one thing, but it's just, you got to play football. He gonna get hit, man. And I feel like the league is taking that out, just letting players beat themselves. You got to protect the players, but if Tom Brady get hitting his big toe, that's a flag. You just got to definitely as a young quarterback, you got to be used. Do what you're used to. I know it's the NFL, you gotta adapt, but as a team, as a head coach, as a GM, if I just pay for this man to come on my team, look, we gonna do everything possible to make him comfortable and get him plays that we know he guaranteed. If he roll out to his left or right, that he can get down the field, throw the ball down the field accurate. Like, we gotta do that. We gotta do that with Fields. They gotta do that, man. it's too many ups and down weeks for him. You know, he look comfortable. He don't look comfortable. You know, you see him trying to run the ball, and I'll stop. I mean, just plant my feet and throw the ball. You know, I think coaches just gotta put it in their heads like, hey, we understand you're young. We're gonna let you do you. But once after you get done doing you, like let's get organized and let's actually start doing some play progression and all that good stuff. And I think that's where some of the young cats they get timid and don't succeed. So, but Jay Fields, he's doing good. He's doing good. He gonna get it.
Oh yeah, I like to see it. I'm a little mad because I did draft him in the beginning of my season as one of my extra quarterbacks because I was waiting for his emergence. I knew it was going to happen. It's too good for it not to happen, and I ended up having to drop him. I had to drop him to try to pick up other people, and I lost out on him. Had another dude in the league pick him up right before he put up 40-some points and talk about pissed. I was pissed because I'm still struggling at quarterbacks a little bit in my league, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm still rocking out with Gino and Tua.
There it is.
Tua came back looking strong, man. I like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I already knew that was going. Hey, I already knew that was going to come in. That was just. It was a fluke. It happened. Whatever. It happened. He good.
Well, all right, brother man Q. That's all the time that we got with you. You're definitely gonna be on the show. We're gonna bring you on.
Yeah, next week. Next week we got a little. I'll just say it, a little sneak peek. A couple food reviews for y'all folks.
Yeah.
We're bringing back the Popeyes and the Chick-fil-A. I see nothing but skinny men doing food reviews.
That's it.
You can't trust those skinny. What's the skinny guy? Go eat an apple or something.
Yeah.
We'll handle this for you guys.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna do that in the Diablo roast beef sandwich and fries from Arby's. So that's 2 next week. We're looking forward to doing those.
Well,
but all right, Q.
Indeed.
As always, it's a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you next week.
All right.
All right, man.
See you.
Bye. All right, man.
All right, y'all. That's all the time we got today.
One more last thing.
One more last thing.
We got to get Mr. Logan's Super Bowl pick.
Well, you talking about the 2 teams going in or just one?
Just one. Who wins it?
Who you got?
I'm gonna go Bengals, man.
Bengals. Woo!
I think they're gonna pull out of left field.
Woo! BK, I know BK's happy to hear that.
Bengals.
I'm gonna go Bengals.
Bo Rose don't sleep on him, man. He showed that at LSU. Don't sleep on him. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Logan. He got the Bengals. Q got the
Eagles.
I'm gonna have to go with God,
it's a tough pick this year.
Oh, it's easy to me. Easy to me, I know.
This pick, if he actually just comes to play, don't make dumb mistakes, make smart plays, I think the Bills would definitely be there.
Go Jets. That defense wins championships.
Y'all heard it.
All right. As always, we appreciate y'all listening. Always remember, hit that subscribe, that like, that share. Just always appreciate all the support. Little quick thing before, we got the beer pong tournament coming up December 10th. We actually in 2 days have maxed out teams for that 8, so we are now going to bump it to 14, and just where we're having it, that's going to be about the max. So we're going to look for a few more teams, bring it up to 14.
Hit us up. All platforms, hit us up. If you have a team, you have a partner, y'all ready to go. Y'all gotta have matching shirts. You
have to like our Facebook and our YouTube.
And go on Spotify. Like the podcast on Spotify. Chez&Gritz.
like I said, we're also next week we're going to be posting YouTube videos, food reviews. We got a lot of stuff coming, interviews. A lot of things happening for sure. A lot of things happening.
For sure. Thank you, Logan, for coming on, brother.
Yes, Mr. Wilson. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, well, thank you guys.
We definitely got to get him a mic next
Yep,
time. So
yep.
y'all can
We'll do that.
Well, like I said, thank you.
Yeah, hope to be back.
And thank y'all for tuning in to the Chez&Gritz Podcast. Once again, I'm your boy Grit.
I'm your boy Chaz.
See y'all later.
Peace.